We're live from the downtown Marriott, where we're at the Polk County's annual Rob Kelly Victory Dinner, where Ambassador John Bolton is going to be speaking very shortly. But right now, sat in front of me, is John Landon, who's a candidate for Iowa House 37. John, you're very welcome.
Thank you, Simon. It's good to be with you tonight.
Looking forward to a fun evening?
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to the ambassador. I think that he's a great representative to have here in Iowa.
He is. He's an amazing man. I've spoke to him for quite some time earlier this week, and we had 10 minutes with him here today as well. All right, so it's Northern Ankeny, Lincoln, Douglas townships, right?
That's right.
Okay. And what are you going to do if you get there in come the primary? You've got primary
Simon,
first, June the 5th, right?
Correct. Mm-hmm. And after I win the primary, Simon, I intend to bring my 38 years of business experience to the legislature. Mm-hmm. I understand how to make decisions. It's not hard for me. It seems to be very hard for the legislature to do that. I would like to reduce taxes for people. Mm-hmm. We have a recession going on in this country and in this state. It doesn't make any sense to raise taxes at any time, but it doesn't make sense to raise taxes, particularly at this time when people need the income in their families.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, in a way, the legislature grinds around because there's so many people with differing views there. Is that something a businessman that's used to making fast decisions can deal with?
Absolutely.
See, I find it very difficult. You know, having worked for myself for so long, now I work for Clear Channel Radio and the incredible WHO, and things don't happen as fast as they used to happen when I was in control, which is, no reflection on my radio station. It's just the way the corporate world works when it's a big company.
It's one voice out of 100. That's what I'm running for.
Yeah. Okay. So what about some of the key issues that affect the state right now? Education's a big one. Property taxes. We're not business friendly at all, are we?
Not really
at all.
We're honest
about it.
It's the economy. I've gone door to door throughout Ankeny and House District 37 since January. Mm-hmm. Simon, property taxes are the hottest issue.
Yep.
People want relief. Businesses want relief. The legislature is not delivering it, and they want changes.
The Democrats are blaming the Republicans. Are they going to be able to sell that? I mean, you're knocking on doors. Are they successfully selling that this is down to the Republicans?
I don't think so. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's what happened. I think.
Well, I don't think that's what happened either. But the Democrats are trying to sell that. What I'm asking you is, as you're knocking on doors, are the Democrats being successful in selling that, or
not
the
at all.
People that you're talking to understand why there's been no property tax?
They understand that the leadership in the Senate has been a big obstruction.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, but you're running for the House, of course.
Correct.
so you got a primary on June 5th. You're very confident. You're in front of me right now. You sound very confident you're going to win it.
I am very confident. I intend to win that, and I will be able to go on and take my business experience for the voters. It resonates with them. I've picked up support all across the district as I've walked.
Mm-hmm. Where do you stand on Stand Your Ground?
Stand Your Ground is a very important part. It goes right along with the Second Amendment. Mm-hmm. People need to be able to have the assurance that when they protect themselves and their families, that they're not going to be attacked by a court later on. Mm-hmm. They need to have that assurance.
So that's an unequivocal defense of Stand Your Ground.
Absolutely.
My position is clear. I've made it very clear. Iowa desperately needs Stand Your Ground legislation. Okay, so you're clear on Stand Your Ground. A hot topic in this state, of course, is abortion. Are you a life begins at conception guy, or what are you?
Absolutely.
Okay. So that poses the second question, which is, would you vote for a 20-week bill?
Any bill is better than no bill. Any life saved is better than losing all the lives. Mm-hmm. The children, the infants continue to lose while this debate goes on and on and on. Mm-hmm. We need to change the Senate leadership so we can bring this to a closure.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and would you put things like gay marriage, for example, to a vote of the people?
Yes, that's where it belongs.
Okay. So if you were successfully elected, you'd be in favor of that?
Absolutely.
Getting it on the ballot?
Absolutely. Okay. That's where it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
Should have been there right away. Should have been there before the Supreme Court ruled on it.
Absolutely. John Landon, thank you for joining me. How do people hook up with you if they want to?
You can contact me at johnlandon.net, all the social media, anytime.
So that's JOHNLANDON.net. John Landon, have yourself a great evening. And,
Simon, thank you.
And thank you for sitting down with me. I really do appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure.
All right, you take care.